here yet with another exciting video, and today I am gone all out, like in the outside space. We're close to my neighborhood, like actually in my neighborhood, just close to where I live, and I'm here to talk about facts about China. Let's just say some facts about China, right? I don't know how many there'll be, but yeah, facts about China. So China is one of the largest country in the world. Like, they say that there are about 34 provinces, and that's some countries people say regions, maybe let's just say 34 regions, and the population is about 1.3 billion people. Billions people. Billions? Yeah. 1.3 billion. 1.3 billion? Billions? Guys, how do you say that? Billions? Let's just say billions. So 1.3 billion people. That means China is the most populated country in the world. And just in one city, there could be like 10 million people. Like in the city where I'm staying, there are about 10 million. And that's like Nanjing has about 10 million people. And my own country has like not even close to 3 million. That's how populated China is. So it has 34 provinces, has 1.3 billion people, and China is one of the biggest country as well, as like the land is so huge. That makes it like, we could say relatively as close as big as Europe only on its own. So China is really big, and China has so many people. Definitely that means then the culture is also diverse, and the culture is different from one province to another. And also Chinese people speak Chinese. However, Chinese is also having so many dialects. Like from different provinces, people speak different Chinese. Let's just say different Chinese. However, the national language is called Mandarin. So most foreigners can speak Mandarin, and that's called 普通话. So, 你会说中文吗? Can you speak Chinese? Well, I can. Maybe one day I could make a video talking about how to learn Chinese, something like that. So, China has so many variety of food. However, my most favorite food is like something called noodles, and it's like in Chinese it's like 凉皮. However, they have so many other varieties of Chinese food that are so hugely spicy and delicious. And definitely, if you are somewhere in the south, you will enjoy spicy hot food. Yeah, spicy hot food, and also like salty. Okay, so when it comes to China's outside area, you could see so many well-developed cities, mega cities with so many tall buildings. And like, is it tall? High building, guys. Buildings are tall, buildings are high. It's a high building. What? I don't know. That's what China can do to your English. Anyways, let's just say is it tall buildings? That's such a tall building. Oh yeah, so many tall buildings. So many tall buildings, and the space is well developed. Like, for someone who have not even been any other country like me, I mean, I've been to South Korea, but let's not claim that. So for any other person who did not travel to countries like America or UK, I would really say China is really developed. Not only that though, China has also other spaces where you could find poor people living in so remote areas, and places where there's not even roads properly constructed. So it's like there are those big cities, and as you go away from the city, you could also find really remote areas that are not developed quite well. However, China, when it comes to animals, I've not really seen a lot of animal wildlife and things like that, apart from the ones that are in the zoo, and they look. China zoos could be not really lively, you know. I've been to some zoos, they're not so lively. However, in China, there's one special animal called giant pandas. Children really adore pandas. They're so cute. I really do love pandas as well. They're so cute. So this panda, it's one of the special animals in China, and at this moment, pandas are also slowly becoming so endangered. They're actually endangered because they claim that there are just about 1,800 pandas living in the forest. So that makes the animal, like the population of pandas is decreasing by day. So pandas are found in bamboo forest, and that I think it's around Sichuan province. Yeah, around Sichuan province. However, like China has so many amazing, beautiful places. If you are so adventurous, definitely make a plan to travel in China. Yeah, that's on the wildlife and the tourism. On the other hand, they say that China has the biggest number of pigs in the world. Well, pork in China is really cheap, so that I could maybe testify to it. That's the reason why pork is so cheap. As in compared to beef, beef is quite expensive in China. So most foreigners would prefer like eating pork. Yeah. And another thing is China is one party system. Like there's only one party that control the country. There are no it's not a multi-party system. Like only one country, one party that controls the whole system in China. On the daily basis, you would rarely see any crime happening on the street. Like it's quite safe in China. Though I can say that there is crime is also there. However, for us foreigners would hardly know where is it really happening. You like maybe gender-based violence crimes, or you could talk about things like gender-based violence crimes, or just home crimes, or whatever type of crimes you can think of. There could be, but in the middle of the city, you would rarely find any kind of sort of weird problem happening. Everyone is like by the law and have like using the law. Like everyone is below the law, so we all have to respect the law. That's how I think everyone is living in China. So it's quite peaceful, it's quite safe, especially for a foreigner. It's really, really safe. That's the reason why you could be walking around at night during the night and no one would just hardly come for you. But there are also some few cases that are happening. There was a case that was recently reported. A foreigner was killed right close to my school where I stay. But those type of things happen everywhere in the world, right? Okay, so what else can I speak about China? I spoke about the food, and on the daily basis, people are quite friendly. Sometimes they don't know what to say to you because of the language, like speaking most of the people can speak English, Chinese, and foreigners might not know how to speak Chinese. But if you know how to speak Chinese, it could be really easy for you to adjust and be part of the community. Yeah, but it's quite like in big cities, like everyone is minding their own businesses. However, I could say transportation is really, in big cities, transportation is on point, development is on point, and everything is quite easy, you know. Okay, Chinese people use renminbi as like, renminbi is the currency, the name of the currency, and compared to US dollar, like the US dollar, if $1 is equal to 6.5 renminbi, yeah, so relatively, those are my facts about China. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more videos about China, definitely leave a comment in the comment section, and thank you so much.